And I don't know if the audio is working, so give me 1 second to make sure it is. Hello, testing, please talk, you guys.
Hello,
Hello.
testing. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, it should be working. If anyone's in the audience, please let me know if it isn't. But otherwise, that too. Woo! Hello and welcome. Sorry, I was wooing at the woo in the chat. Hello and welcome to Leagues Underneath. I'm very ADHD today, and I'm infecting the whole party with it. So, yay. You may
And
notice.
in fact, if we're already there.
Yeah, that's true. You may notice that we are down a player at the moment. Unfortunately, due to some scheduling issues, Pocket has had to pull out of games on Tuesday. We're wishing her the best and a hopefully stress-free, well, less stressful working things coming up. For that, when we get into it, Pocket's character will be hoisted off into the abyss by her god, patron person. So, not dead, just stop changing your names. Or did I spell danger wrong?
No, I'm pretty sure you spelled Dengar. And hey, Dengar, how are you doing?
Why are you in Dengar?
I don't know. Dengar's a Star Wars character. He's the one that wears the toilet paper.
So why are you in Dengar?
I don't know. He shouldn't have been there.
Y'all may have noticed since it was brought to the attention that everyone's names here is in danger today, and that's because they are in danger. And I felt like freaking them out at the start of session, and they decided that one of them would be in danger, Indiana. One of them is in Dengar no longer, but they're in danger right now. Despite the fact that all seemed calm when we left off last session. What did I name this session? Oh, I didn't rename.
Fishy story.
I didn't rename this episode from what Evils of Veracruz had it named, so it's Leagues Underneath, episode 13, and then the same name as the last episode of Evils of Veracruz. So that's how it
Crossover.
Crossing the streams.
Well, we're in water, so it makes sense. Just don't swim in a warm spot. So, with the knowledge that you're all fucking Concleod, you get a disadvantage. Enjoy that now. You all get to roll a dexterity saving throw. Fuck y'all. And you with disadvantage, Concleod, because you changed your name again.
I don't like that.
I
Roll me a
got
dex save.
nat 20, 25.
With disadvantage?
No, he doesn't get disadvantage.
I have disadvantage?
No, it's
Oh,
no,
just
I do.
him.
only
Oh, that's good.
Concleod for
Ooh.
changing his name again to In Danger Zone. With a 0 instead of O. That bit's the bit that went,
24.
So that's a capital O, by the way, not a 0. It's just weird syntax on this server. Even with disadvantage, I have a 14.
24 for Niskala.
My dear darling fiance, what did you get?
Sorry, I'm rolling a.
A D20.
Hello?
Dex save. Get back in your box.
I'm in my box.
Not you.
A dex save.
Yes. Because you are all in danger.
14.
Danger, Will Robinson. I don't even know what that's from. 14? Oh, I need to roll
Boston
one for...
space.
I need to roll one for your chieftess as well. Okay. One of the things about the design of this tower that you guys are in is the fact that the stairs have no railings. They never have. They never will. Because
Freaking ocean.
it's the ocean.
Somebody call ocean. Someone call ocean.
Proud of yourself.
Yes.
I've just noticed the one on your name. So you'll be getting disadvantage on the next thing you have to roll. Just so as you know as. As around you, it starts as a quiet rumble. Slowly, it gets closer and closer and more powerful. You start feeling the world around you shake and rumble. And one person roll me a perception check, please. I think Conk's
I'll do it.
rolling it, but that's good.
Cool. I was not, but I'm damn now, I guess. That's a nat 20 for a 21.
You notice
Hell
the
yeah.
water that you guys all exist in is rapidly disappearing from above you.
It's going down. And I point.
This-
I'm gonna point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, is the sky falling?
Yes. As
Eve,
Reginald,
Eve, come here. Just stay close.
Imbram, the Chiefess, Titus, both of your siblings lose their footing. And despite the fact that you're in water, when there's less water, there's less swimming ability, as you all kind of tumble and sink faster than you ever have in your lives. It doesn't seem plausible or possible, as you are rocked off the staircase that you are all standing on, down, kind of suctioned towards the lower levels. It seems almost like something somewhere has pulled a drain plug, and you are being sucked into the waters going. You can all change your names back now, because those of you that are in danger are now in danger in the fucking suctiony thing. The rest of you are... We're still on the stairs, thankfully. But you guys are watching your friends be slurped away.
So, can I take an action here?
You absolutely can.
I shall grab the small hippo that I brought into this situation, the small gift that I have. I will grab him, and I will shoot the harpoon gun back towards the stairs with the line to try not to float away.
Did you think he was gonna shoot the child for a second?
I just kind of sounded like where it was going, man.
No, not that one.
Roll me an attack.
Okay. Oh, that's damage. Let's not do the damage one. 23.
Alright. It has a tentative hold on the wall. But given that you are actively being suctioned, there is the potential that this line will be sucked loose soon. So for at least moist. So for at least now, you're all good. Zeke, fix your name.
You said it could go back.
Yeah, to your actual name. You don't have a 1 in your name.
So, just all of us are falling down
You
the
aren't.
whirlpool?
You
I'm
aren't.
not?
No, you... What did you roll again? You rolled like a...
24.
Yeah, so you're fine. Zeke's fine.
Oh.
Right before this all happened, you watched as Vivi, Davy's not here, but you presume Davy's wherever he is has also been wrapped in a swirling eel that has appeared from nothingness and whisked away from this. She seemed perfectly calm about it, and you get the vibe that she might know this guy. It was her patron. So, she hasn't noticed any of this happening. She was here, and then it stopped she got whisked away. A couple seconds later, the suction started happening. Unrelated. But that's why that character is not in the story. It may come back later. She's not dead, she's just gone. So yeah. You guys are fine. Your sister got suctioned. As did the person she was flirting with. Reggie, I swear to fuck. Tim. That's not your name.
That's not
It
my
took me a
name.
long time to try to make the G and the R, and I came to the conclusion I didn't give a fuck.
Oh my gosh. Are the people even
I'll
going to be
take
able
the
to see this?
disadvantage.
Yeah, they can all
I'll
see this.
take
It's
the
on stream.
disadvantage. I'll
You,
take the disadvantage.
You don't
Double
get
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
I get to die.
You'll get something later.
Oh no!
Can I
no.
take an action?
No.
Reggie, fix your name, please. Yes, Zeke, what would you like to do?
So is Titus falling too?
Titus is falling, yes, as is the chiefess.
Whilst
Rolled
making
12.
out with the chiefess.
So it's both of you together.
They're not.
Okay, well
They're not actually
Zeke's
together,
stupid.
but yeah.
Zeke's
we
stupid, but he's
believe
not
we
that
can
stupid.
fly.
Who else is falling?
Everyone except you and Carla, basically.
Well, the whale.
Reggie and Imbram are currently harpooned to a wall, although that child may float away because we keep getting this name thing happening.
I did what you asked.
No, you didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, I did.
Oh my
I
gosh.
am going to use my whatever. I don't remember how to say this weapon name again. Yokwa?
I know.
Wyalka.
Wyalka.
Wyalka. So
Yeah,
that's
Wya.
this thing is like I can throw it.
Yep, you
Mhm.
can
Does
throw.
it?
You can throw it into a whirlpool that's sucking your friends away if you'd like to. Yes.
What is this weapon again, Tim?
So imagine like a 6-inch blade, with a 3 or a 6-inch blade with it looks like a spear, but it's way longer. And the purpose of it is to have like angles, if you hold high and hold low and then go the chopping effect of it. But since it's long and sharp, you can actually still throw it. It's a shorter distance than like a spear, but you can still throw it.
Oh. Well, that's not what I
I
thought this
sent it.
was at all.
Imagine Leonidas's spear. How it's like a 3-foot long spearhead with a giant cane, but just imagine cutting that in half, and then that's basically what you got.
Okay, that's not what I thought it was at all. That's okay. I'm going to use Mage Hand,
Mm-hmm.
and Mage Hand can do, I think it's up to 10 pounds.
Mhm.
Am I right? Yeah. 10 pounds. It's going to try to pull the harpoon like towards the wall. 10
As
pounds
in
of force.
Reel the thing that Reggie is holding on to.
Reel Reggie to the wall.
Okay, so the thing is, that you technically may be reeling in only his harpoon gun. But he's still holding on to that harpoon gun, and therefore it would require more than just the 10 pounds of force. Because you are also trying to reel in several 100 pounds of 2 hippos. So you could certainly give them the help action for when they're trying to reel themselves in, but you will not be able to reel them in yourself.
No, that's fine. That's fine. He'll yell out, "You need to drop some weight."
Throw the child over.
Fuck you!
Do not say anything about that child. Fuck
I didn't
off.
say
As I'm
nothing about the
falling.
child. I said you need to lose some weight.
Can Kala
We
run
were
over
falling.
just...
Me and the chief just are falling, right?
Yes, you are.
I just screamed back at you. Fuck you! Talking to the 2 whale people who are the giant, heaviest people here. Fuck you!
Carla, what were you saying you do?
just run over to the act as an anchor with the harpoon gun.
Lovely. The tiny fish will also act as an anchor for the harpoon gun.
Yeah, I got nothing else, man.
Titus,
Hmm.
what are you doing as you're being suctioned away?
What's he
I
being
guess I'm
suctioned by
kind of.
again?
A whirlpool of rapidly sinking water.
Oh, so
Ooh.
not the chiefess. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I am giving you disadvantage for the game.
Okay.
For the game.
Every roll.
Not the
I thought they
session
were
forever.
kissing before.
They...
Did say that, which I guess in context matters.
Get
It does!
some.
We are cats, and our poor DM is attempting to hurt us.
I'm pretty
She's
sure
also
that
a
the
cat.
DM has
She's
joined the
okay.
cat.
She's
Yep.
also a cat, and she doesn't want to hurt. But this is where we're at. This is where we're fucking at. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Titus, what are you doing? Other than screaming fuck you at someone calling you fat.
So I want to try and get to the. Are me and the chief face next to each other?
You will be next to each other. You were not making out before the start of this, although you have kissed in real life and in your dream.
Okay.
And
with
you've also
this-
kissed the chiefess in real life.
Yes, I do call this. So here we go. Give me 1 second. Cool.
What did you say then, Reginald? On Sheffield
I was
Plus?
singing the song "Memories from Cats."
Oh, okay.
So we're in a whirlpool of water,
Mm-hmm.
rapidly sinking down.
Yeah.
Current's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I see the chiefess is like spinning towards me. She sees me get angry, and I say, "Hold on, my internet just lagged for a second. Everyone's back now." Basically, as soon as I see "get on," I would like to rage and pout. My side fins go out to get angle momentum. My feet go back like Godzilla. My tail starts to flap. And I would like to try and make a strength check at advantage with my rage to try and get out of this whirlpool.
Okay. Well, in that case, are you a wild magic barbarian?
No, I am
You're a storm, yeah.
I specifically, hold on. Path of the Storm Herald, and because I get lightning and storm stuff through that, and then I am a wild magic sorcerer through the guck
Yeah, so
that got in me.
your rage doesn't cause a whistle that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
yeah, go right ahead and roll me a strength with advantage. Plus. And you're giving the instruction for the chiefess to climb on.
Yeah, basically like grab on as I'm gonna.
Okay. Roll me your strength with advantage.
Would it be my athletics since it is a strength because I'm proficient in it?
Alright.
Okay,
Alright.
I already rolled.
No, it is your athletics. You make a good point. I'm saying because despite the fact that they're no longer bratting out loud, they're still doing it in the chat.
Where's the lie?
There isn't one. This is not what I'm trained to do.
$20.
Dirty or nat?
Dirty.
Alright. You are able to stop your descent, but you do not make your way out of the whirlpool. You are kind of swimming in place at the moment. In that moment, you do manage to get the chiefess to kind of cling onto you with one hand. With her action, she's also going to kind of rearrange herself so it's kind of like you are a horse and she is a cowboy. She's on your back.
Just
legs
say
are
it. She's straddling me.
straddling your back specifically.
It's
To-
not wrong.
Reach up and grab the other two that are falling. Being suctioned, however you want to phrase it. And I'm gonna roll 2 d20s to see if she catches either of them. The first one is caught. And the second one is also caught. Lovely. So she managed to also stop. I'm glad you're only typing on Reg. She manages to catch both Carla's sister and Reggie's brother, so that they are not out of this tidal wave, but not falling anymore. What's still falling is the level of the water above y'all, which continues to sink. We're back to Reginald. What are you doing?
I'm having a funny thought. What would it look like if somebody had water walk on this? Would it just look like one of those walkways at airports, but just going in a circle? They're just standing for it, like, what's going on? Oh, I don't know.
Well, I think I would try to use the reel in feature on this harpoon gun.
Roll me with advantage, although because you have disadvantage given to you on your next roll anyway, you're just rolling a flat roll for me, please.
Yeah, just a flat roll. Okay.
Ezekiel and Carla helped negate your sassery.
17.
Okay. You get to kind of the edge of where the current is. You're not actively being pulled right now, but if you fail your next roll, you'll go back into it and have to start again. But you can kind of like the edge of the platform's here. Your foot is kind of going like this. So
Dangling, is that a good way to go about it?
dangling. Imbram seems to be having the absolute time of his life. He's like, you've got a hand on him, but he's also just holding onto the rope, swinging like a flag in the breeze. He's super duper enjoying this and does not seem to realize how much danger he is actually in. Is it what?
Hold on,
Can you
please.
two stop fighting, please?
Please, children.
Beans, stop stirring her up. You're as bad as Conk.
Hold on a minute.
next person to do something. Zeke, what are you doing in this moment? You can. Reg is now within reaching distance. His foot is kind of on the edge of the platform.
My my little net weapon
Mm-hmm.
would not fit the small hippo in it, would
No.
it?
No, it is designed for small fish and other things. So it would fit Sebastian, Reggie's brother, but it would not fit Reggie or the tiny baby hippo.
Would it fit Kala? I mean, how big is Kala?
No, Carla's mermaid sized.
Oh, like full mermaid size.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's a reverse mermaid. Her sister is a mermaid.
Yeah, Kala would be technically a little shorter because
Yeah.
the mermaid tails kind of extend out
Yeah.
a bit.
I think you're like 5
like-
flat, aren't you? Or a little bit shorter.
See if I wrote it down.
I guess
Nope.
I will
I'm
try.
gonna say 5'4".
Is it possible for me to reach the brother?
No, the brother is down like a floor where Titus
Oh.
and the chiefess are. The chiefess has him in one hand, so he's not actively being suctioned, but they are further down. Because they
All right.
had,
Well,
Reggie and Imbram had their descent halted by the harpoon. Titus, the chiefess, and the 2 other fish did not get their thingos halted until Titus got into the position that he needed to be.
okay. So there are still people that are falling.
Yes. They're more
Let's
swinging
take.
in place at the moment, but they will be falling. Yes.
Yeah, they're. I'm gonna take a rope,
Mm-hmm.
the same rope that was binding me to Titus at
Mhm.
one point.
Symbolic.
Yeah. And I would like to. Is there anything to tie it off on?
We have thought of this before when the gang was going to go into one of the prisons, and you were going to try and you tied a rope around them, and it immediately got sliced off. But yeah, there's nothing to adhere it to outside other than you guys. The wisest course of action here, just as an aside, would probably to be getting the friends that are close to being on sound footing onto sound footing so that they can then help you with the slightly larger members of your crew. But if you want to continue trying to send out a rope to fucking Titus and Coraline, that's up to you.
No, I don't want to do. Which direction is the whirlpool going?
Down.
I mean,
Yelling
like
timber.
left.
Yelling
left.
timber.
Is it going? Is it like a toilet where it's like going like probably clockwise or counterclockwise?
It is going the same way all whirlpools go.
Okay, well I am gonna probably. This is probably gonna be really dumb, but
Okay, you are not
I
at
wanna
the top
try
of the
it.
whirlpool. I will just say, like where the top of it. That's still above you guys, but within it's like.
sure. This is either. Honestly, it's probably gonna be really dumb, but I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers, and I want to cast it further down in the opposite direction the whirlpool's going.
Sure. Okay.
See if I can get it to not spin like that.
Cut water and turn this place into a fucking blender for your friends to deal with. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. You want to make this a blender? Have at.
He's trying to
And
make it
so
go the opposite direction to stop.
It's
Couldn't you just manifest a rock and throw it in there?
Throw it in where?
Wherever the hell that's all going.
Oh, I can't manifest anything.
You're making a cloud of daggers. That's what you said you wanted to do. You can do that.
That is what I said I wanted to do further down.
Okay. You've cast a cloud of daggers under your friends who are being sucked towards it now.
It's going the other direction.
It does nothing to the water because it's
Well-
water. And whilst it is spinning the opposite direction, the water seems to kind of accept that in stride and, like, continue whirlpooling. But, like,
So it didn't
flow
stop
around
this.
it.
It didn't like lessen the suction at all.
No, it did not.
Well, damn it. That's what I was going for.
The suction doesn't end there. It is. Roll me just a general d20. Just roll me a d20.
With disadvantage.
Just a d20.
Okay.
Hmm.
18.
You can see from where you're standing now that you've cast that cloud of daggers that the water seems to be channeling out one of the doors that you guys came in. So you're thinking that the whirlpool continues to somewhere beyond.
Well, good thing Cloud of Daggers is concentration, so I will drop it.
Can you drop concentration in the same turn that you've cast something?
I believe so.
Okay, well then you've used a spell slot, and for a second, Titus, you think that you're about to be blenderized, but then it goes away. So it just seems like a spike of unnecessary fear.
What the fuck?
Your friend was
Look, I was
Little
trying to
help
think
here.
outside the box.
Little help here.
Okay, Carla, what are you doing in this moment?
Is there any way that she can see that she can assist people not going down the
You
drain?
could probably grab onto Reggie's foot and plant it a bit more firmly, but you would need to do like a strength check, or if you have a rope or something that you can loop around them to give them a bit more assistance, that would probably be the go. Or if you have some sort of magic that could kind of shift stuff.
Well, I have Thunderclap that would shift stuff, but I don't think that's a great idea.
Yeah, probably in the wrong direction. We don't want to shift stuff into the whirlpool, but away. Unless you got into the whirlpool and thunderclapped inside it, shifting everyone away, but then also you're then in the whirlpool.
Sorry, I just was reading this text on one of these spells. I'm like, huh, that might work. And then I read what it really does. I'm like, no, that won't work.
The names are sometimes misleading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And for some odd reason, I think I gave my rope away to someone because I don't have it in my inventory anymore. Alright, in that case, yeah, she got nothing. She's just going to basically wrap her arm around Reggie's leg and then use herself as a weight, and that's it.
Fantastic. Roll me a athletics check.
Oh boy. Dear sweet Kara.
Zeke, you've never tried, so you don't know.
That's a 6.
Reggie, Carla just kind of clings to your foot and flaps there a bit. There's no steadiness to it, but she's holding your foot
Billy.
now.
Right? Little more.
You'd think as a dancer that she'd have some sort of dancer's strength going on, but apparently upper arms were not part of the act.
Okay, first of all, she is a reverse mermaid, so she has fins for arms. Her legs are where the strength is at. And that's also for her dancing.
Not getting into the semantics now. Help me up here.
Titus, what are you doing in this moment?
What, do you want me to wrap my legs around you? Is that it?
I think we'll both.
That
I think
sounded
that's
weird.
Terrible choice. Terrible choice.
Mistakes have been made.
One person straddling another is enough in this situation, I think.
Concur.
I would not have looked down until she said that. And now I'm going to actively look down at what the hell is happening below.
You see Titus swimming as hard as he can against the water, and Coraline, the whale rider, clinging to your brother and Carla's sister.
I have so many questions now for later. Let's get up here, please.
Can your species survive above water? The gift.
Yes, yes, but I would like not to get pulled into whatever screaming maw that is. So just a little bit pulling more would be appreciated. Not
I
in
could
legs.
just do. I can throw some water walking on someone if push comes to shove. Is all I'm saying.
We'll keep that in mind. That is a wonderful idea. Maybe in a moment.
Yes, that's a back burner. I'm pulling as far as my
Zeke,
fins will
as
let me.
Carla mentions to Reggie, "Oh, can your species breathe above water?" It occurs to you that you've never tried, and you're not entirely sure if you could or not. And that's slightly more concerning as the water continues to shift above you.
We were above
You were
the water
momentarily
falling,
above,
though.
yes.
Falling from the sky to the ground.
You weren't in a position to kind of think about the fact that you needed to breathe, because I've heard from sources that breathing while skydiving is not a pleasant experience anyway.
But I think that's like the only experience.
Yeah, you're getting air shoved into your face. It's not.
It's not as bad as when I was in ROTC. Short aside, I've worn the Air Force face mask for fighter jets because I was in the Air Force ROTC when I was in high school, and the air that's pushed in is a lot, but you can't. It's easy enough to push out.
Okay.
It's not as bad as you would think.
Titus.
Sorry. Yeah.
What are you doing in this moment?
I'm still trying to get out of this fucking
Roll me another
goddamn
athletics then.
thing. Okay.
With advantage because you're still.
Oh,
Actually, would you still be
rage.
raging?
I wouldn't. I'd have to use another one because I wasn't attacked.
Okay, slight change then. Which one of you cares less about your sibling? In the conversation that you're having with Coraline, which one of you cares less about your sibling right now?
Don't have an answer for that.
Don't want to answer that.
Fantastic, that is an answer in and of itself. She slams your sister into Titus's head. Titus, you take
5 blushing damage.
8 bludgeoning damage. I rolled a d8 and I got 8. As does your sister, who very loudly complains about this, I might add. But you get to keep your rage.
Couldn't you just kick him? You're in that weird position.
I'm using legs to straddle. If I try and kick him, I will release, and then we will go flying. I felt smacking family member into him was better.
Pinch with toes next time.
I thought you would have had more
21.
practice, but I am making all assumptions.
21.
Okay. You are able to make some headway up towards just behind where Reggie and Imbrim currently are. It would probably be like you'd need them to get back on the shelf for you guys to also get back on the shelf. This is a lot weirder of an experience than I've ever had. I don't know about this. No.
I could turn around if that's what you like.
No, I do not want to move further down into the thing. Did you see the knives that just randomly appeared? We almost got blended.
No, my head is in water.
We almost got blended. It was terrifying.
Stop it!
I'll stop
He
checking.
doesn't
it's
know
fine.
where to look. No, not you. He looks up at them. Stop it!
We are back to the top. You guys didn't roll initiative, but you chose your initiative, so you're welcome. Reggie. I'll get you to do an athletics check. Please, to get yourself and Imbram back onto land.
Well, hello, advantage skill set. Here we go.
You have advantage on that?
I have athletic advantage, funny enough, with a 0 modifier.
Okay.
And out of that, I got a 16.
16? You managed to get yourself on land. The small child is resistant and would like to continue being a flag. So you're going
No,
to...
no, later.
It might be gone later.
We will find you another one sometime.
So it's gonna take a bit, but he's not in the way of everyone else getting in. Zeke, what are you doing?
How far down is Titus?
You could probably reach them with a long pole. They're about
So like the
7
blade thing that he gave me?
Oh, actually, no.
Did that-
You need to turn your hoop into a sticko thing to be able to reach. It's a bit longer than your Whaleka is.
My magic weapon is?
Well, when you attach the second stick, yes.
Oh, right.
You get a 10-foot
Ugh.
reach with that thing when you attach a second stick.
I mean, technically the other thing has 10-foot reach too.
Oh, does it? Never mind.
Yeah.
Fucking do what you want.
Titus, did that come with a sheath?
I'm gonna go with no, considering as a barbarian species, these guys generally like to just keep their weapons out and on display.
Well, that's not going to work
Yeah.
then either.
I mean, you can offer them a
Um,
blade to grab onto. Or you can grab onto the blade yourself and take the damage that would come with that.
So is the chief just holding on to anyone other than the sister that she just used as a weapon?
The brother. Her hands are full. And her legs are full.
Oh, boy, are they.
Nice and thick. She wraps them.
Okay, I'm going to take my bow that apparently, I guess, works in water. Take an arrow, tie a rope to it,
Who are you
and
shooting?
try. I'm trying to shoot it. Oh, there's nothing in the wall to attach to, and it won't go in the wall. Dang it. I really don't have much to help here. Is Calla falling? Is Calla fine?
Cal is fine.
I'm fine.
Calla's
I've had
fine. I'm assuming that we're on the stairs then. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go down the stairs.
Okay. Roll me a... You'd be walk swimming, so you'd probably still need to make me dex save.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, because you... were
That's still
naughty.
pretty good. That's a 19.
You managed to make it partway down the stairs. Or
Okay.
wherever you're trying to go. They're not that long of stairs.
Trying to get in reach of Titus to either throw rope to him.
Well, I mean, you could lower rope to him via whirlpool from the top platform. That's fine.
I'm still gonna walk down.
Okay.
Walk down and try to throw a rope to him.
Okay.
Point of order.
Mhm.
You don't have feet. How are you walking down?
I said walk swimming, so
No, I'm
He's got-
to him, not you.
He's got
he doesn't have feet.
feet in the
He-
front. He does.
He has hands in the front and he has hoofs in the front.
Oh,
But he does not have feet.
We
You
really
have-
need to make artwork of your character. It's so
You
confusing.
have a tail, some hooves,
yes.
and some arms. You
But
don't have any.
Wait,
You don't have any back legs.
Centaurs have 2 sets of legs,
You don't have.
but they
any-
have front legs.
Yeah, but you're not a centaur. You're a centaur fishman. You have, going by the artwork that you gave me, you have a tail, which is your back legs. You have some front hooves towards the front, and then you've got arms.
Well,
So you have front legs. You do not have back legs.
right.
Your back legs are tails.
That's
yeah. So you
right.
are walk.
But I do have
yeah.
front.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'll say. I do have front legs. I
You have,
thought.
yeah, front hooves.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna throw the rope to Titus.
Go right ahead. Roll me a d20. Titus, are you gonna try and catch this? Like, have you communicated it in any way for Titus to be prepared for this coming?
Yeah, he'll yell. He'll
I
yell
would
out.
assume that the chiefess would probably. I'm in the middle of trying to swim, and I would assume that if I stop swimming to catch a rope, I will then go back further down. So I'd be, chiefess is on you. You got this. Go, girl.
Chiefess
Girl
has her
power.
hands full.
Fucking shit.
Hold on
Fine.
to
Throw
it.
it in front. I look at him. Throw it in front of me. I grab it with mouth.
I will look tempt.
Wide surface area.
I'll try to tie the end in like to a knot to where it's like something he could
Yeah,
grab onto.
Roll me an attack with your bow because I feel like that's the closest I'm getting to a throw at the moment.
With disadvantage.
I was gonna say, if you let him shoot me, I could do the famous right in the bro hole.
No, if I shoot you, you can keep doing rage. That's
That's
I don't know
true.
what this is. +5.
I got
16.
the most hit points out of the group, so
What was that?
16.
I will allow that. It lands towards his back teeth, but it does land in his mouth. At that moment, Sebastian gets slammed into Titus's head so that he can continue to rage. With many complaints from Thingo. I will roll your damage. 7. I'm rolling high with the damage dice at the moment.
okay.
It's fine. Chiefess isn't really holding back her strength while being in a whirlpool. She's kind of tense everything up to make sure it stays. Okay, you've now got a rope to kind of pull them in. Are you going back up to get the assistance of the other people who are on land?
Are you talking to me?
No, Ezekiel.
I was about to say, yeah, I want to get up. That's my whole
Sorry,
point.
Can you repeat that again?
Are you going up to where the others are so that you can get assistance with pulling them in?
Yes.
Okay, great. You go back up. You get the rope to everyone. Everyone, I'm going to need a group strength save. So you're all going to roll and I'm going to average it out. Titus, I presume you're giving the help action and trying to make yourself as light as possible.
Yeah, I'm doing like a little squirmy
Yeah.
to
So
try to get up.
everyone can just do a flat strength. I'm not going to make anyone disadvantaged.
18.
18.
That is better. Why is his strength high? 15?
Lovely. Group average is 17. So you do manage to, after a few moments, reel the group back onto the landing where you guys are now. You're all back on safety, and you're watching as this whirlpool continues sucking the water out of here.
We may want to if there's a way into another space somewhere, we might want to take a detour.
Some of us are about to have a lot of problems very quickly.
Well, if one of these pathways maybe goes into a room of
You guys are in the prison area, not in one of the pathway areas. So you are not near a door that could take you anywhere. To get to one of those places, you would have to get in the whirlpool. What are we doing?
Well, here's the thing. We'll make sure that things go well for you all when we can breathe in if you can't, I guess.
And how exactly are you suggesting to do this? I know that I'll be able to breathe just fine, but, like, my sister has a fish head, and I'm not entirely sure that you'd be able to make her not have a fish head.
Well, that does seem to be like a predicament.
Yeah. So, what's your solutions, my guy?
I could stick a couple of them in my pouch.
You can stick a 5'4" reverse mermaid into your pouch. That's your solution right now. With
Obviously
your
not
children,
you. I'm talking about.
I'll be fine. I have lungs as well as gills. She just
That's
has
why I
gills.
wouldn't talk. Calla, get your sister to shut up. I was talking about, Reggie's little brother.
You're expecting
no.
to get a gith inside your stomach with your... Oh, you don't have your children here. With most of your children?
His little fish brother?
Wait, he can breathe. He can breathe on. He'll be fine. Like, he and I will be all right. Okay, just yes, but my brother would be a wonderful. If he could, maybe you can make sure the pot stays wet. I guess.
I mean, I figure if I just sit there and take the pouch and just, like this, it's
The
like it's
water
gonna stay.
continues sinking as you speculate. You have
Go for
Just
it!
give me your brother, damn it!
approximately 30 seconds.
Shoved him in.
In the pouch or in a vase?
In the
He's
vase.
in the
I did not
pouch.
put him. No. I made I made a decided. No, get the damn vase out.
Okay, he gets the face out then.
Okay, so the brother's in the vase. What are you doing about Carla?
Calla, stick your face in the pouch.
I feel like again mistakes have been made.
What?
Maybe we should walk down a level, down the stairs.
I'm going to.
Give
Yes, I'm going to
Let's
run on my legs downstairs.
No. Again, it's a lot of water pressure. Walking, I think, is holding on to the wall a little bit more.
Okay, you go down the stairs and you have 30 seconds still.
I mean, is there like a bucket or anything around?
These holes are bare, but you can see if you have a bucket, or if anyone has a bucket.
Does anyone have a bucket?
Zeke's just holding his pouch open.
I could basically give you a water skin, but that's about what we've got. Why I have a water skin underwater, I don't know, but I do have one.
Listen, sometimes you want fresh water and it's just salt water. We don't judge.
Would
I
it
really
still
don't want to
just
stick
mix?
my face into your pouch. Especially
Look,
with all
I
the
don't
kids.
like it. I don't like it any more than you do, but
If I stick
You
my face in
all-
there, your children are going to have a heyday.
You all of you, have the ability to call gods and potentially immortal beings.
I
And
do
none
not.
of you
I
are
have not.
checking in with any of them.
I thought we
Listen, we're
couldn't
a
hear any
little
of them where we're at.
stressed at the moment.
If
I
you
thought we
stick your
couldn't
head in
contact
there,
them.
all I can think of is the new meme that goes like Americayo, hello, hello, hello.
I haven't
It's
seen
like an
that one.
old
You'll have to
anime
send it to
meme.
me.
Yeah.
Look,
Uh,
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It just I got a
Unknown!
water.
Unknown Jerry Springer, please help.
A very staticky response because it is difficult to contact them down here. I will say. What exactly are you asking for? Jerry Springer?
You know I call you a different name every single time, Halibut.
Jerry.
Yeah, but Jerry Springer is a very real fish reality TV show host, and I feel
It was
like
the first name to come to mind.
okay,
Obadiah.
what do you need?
The water is disappearing rapidly, and I can only breathe underwater.
Mm.
Yes, giant whirlpool underwater, lots of fish and fish people going down very quickly.
Why not get in the whirlpool? Face the
Have you ever seen the
unknown.
movie Titanic?
You don't know where it goes. It's
I
better
don't know
than
where
the
it goes.
certain death above you.
I don't know where it goes, but I also know that probably would get chopped up into fish bits if I ran across anything solid.
As far as
Are
you
you
can see.
telling me to jump into the middle of the whirlpool and
I'm
go
telling
into the
you
unknown?
to face the unknown. That's my
Screw
shtick.
it. Cool. Then I'm going to trust the unknown with the unknowable. Kala's going to butt face, go back against the wall, and then she's going to freaking run and jump as far and as hard as she can into the middle of the whirlpool.
Okie dokie.
YOLO.
Does anyone want to do anything about that?
Zeke's gonna yell. How is that better than the pouch?
If you
Imagine
will.
that you are in a situation where your only seemingly only options are sticking your face in your friend's belly fat or jumping into a moving whirlpool.
I'm fat. I'd do that.
Yeah, no, sticking your face into your own is fine. Sticking it into someone else's and you know there's things in there?
Still, the ocean's scary, yo.
Okay. The other option in that case is just an ominous room. The comparison. Anyway, Carl has jumped into the whirlpool. What are the rest of y'all doing? Reggie, you need to beat a 14 on a athletics check, please.
I thought so. I was waiting for that. Waiting for it to find out. Oh, here he goes. I got a 7 on advantage.
Well, in that case, Imbram sees Carla dive in and goes, "Yeet!" and immediately runs and jumps in following Carla.
No yeets! No yeets!
I have been
Ah!
yanked!
Yoink.
Use your harpoon gun.
No, it'll hit him.
I'm just
Oh
seeing
God,
all
here
of
I
this
go.
happen.
You are
Just
seeing this.
literally. I'm just like, all of this, I didn't. Oh. Luke kind of cocks his head back. I guess, hold on.
Let's go for a ride.
I feel like the weight of all the children, myself and the chiefess, and with my tail guiding, it's just like highway to the all the way fucking. Boom. I feel like Top Gun.
Question.
Mhm.
Don't we still have a couple other nobles that are kind of unnamed that we saved milling about here?
I forgot about them, but yeah.
We did.
All right, before I go, I'll say, well, this is your choice. You might want to do this. Goodbye. And I'm going to go.
Okay.
Man, we still have these unknown nobles.
They've already given over most of their titles. Well, the ones that died have given their titles. The ones that haven't died are just hanging around.
We're trying to help.
Yeah.
How far is the water?
You are in the water.
Like above
Oh,
me? Like how far?
Probably about 10 seconds away now.
I'm gonna wait for it to see. He's gonna test if he can breathe above water
Okay.
first, and then
Great.
probably
You
jump in.
feel the water pass your face, and for one moment, 2 moment, nothing happens because you don't know that you need to breathe with different lungs. And then you realize that you don't take in air the same way. So you go. It's a bit cold, but yeah, you can breathe.
He's gonna he's gonna look at his face and be like, tap it. Hey, this probably ain't gonna be fun. And then he's gonna jump in. And I don't know, he's gonna grab one of the other nobles, if you don't mind.
Okay, you want to grab just a random noble.
Or multiple. How many of them were small? He'll throw them in a pouch.
Okay, great. Roll me a d10, please.
5.
You get 5 pouch nobles plus Sebastian.
Pouch noble.
Ouch, no.
I will add 5 pouch nobles to my inventory.
Great. Your tummy is feeling very full right now. It looks like it
Okay.
did when you were pregnant.
Oh, why'd you have to say that?
Because this is what you've done to yourself. You have
I-
5 pouch nobles, a couple of kids, and that's what happens.
He's gonna jump into the water then.
Okie dokie, and you catch up to your friends? Or as much as you can?
I guess.
Okay, you're all whirlpooling it. I sounded very Australian when I said that then.
You did.
Whirlpooling.
Whirlpooling.
Why?
Look at me, look at me, look at me. Sorry, that's another. None of you will get that reference, but I got it, and it was funny. As you're traveling down this whirlpool, you watch as it kind of twists and turns through the rooms that you've been through until it gets to basically the opposite end of this fortressy place. To one of these hallways at the very bottom of one of the teleport towers. The door, the wall that would be there for every other one, has been destroyed. So the water is being sucked through there like a spout. You guys are transported out through it, and then suddenly upwards into a fountain of water. You are being jettisoned into the sky once again, this is not the first time you've been jettisoned into the sky. It's very weird that's happening again. In the center of a small piece of land. So, despite the fact that you went into the unknown, you are still going above land. However, on this land, you guys can all see, you kind of get to enjoy being at the top of this jettison of water for a little while, because it is going so hard that you aren't spiked off it, but it kind of creates a platform of water at the very top. You see a kind of dome of glistening white magic covering over this island. But you are all above land, and you can currently all breathe. Carla, you notice as you look down at yourself that you do also have this kind of same shimmering white around your gills and around your mouth. So it's kind of protecting you in some way. It's not block like it's translucent, so you can still see yourself. It's just glistening, kind of like a little piece of like fabric just sitting.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
I have shiny lipstick. I'm so shiny.
Willie, we're not dead. Abram, did you enjoy that?
Can we do it again?
Preferably, I told you already we would do something again, so you got your time. We're good.
No, this was still the same time, so we got to do it again another time.
I don't think it works that way, but hey, look at how that looks down there. Look at land.
Oh. It just looks like not wet.
Well, have you done the excursion? We'll talk about that later.
You're all kind of within this spout of very fast pushing water above land. So you're about 50 feet up on this jettison of water. It is a very fast moving, very strong fountain of water to be able to hold you guys at this height. You probably could use it like a water elevator in Minecraft if you try hard enough, because it's not going to suck you back into where you were, but it will, like, you can move through it to get back to the land bit if you want. But this is where you guys are now. What are you doing?
So
Are you having a chat? What's going on?
we're not falling.
Not yet. You are currently, like, stuck on a little water jet, and if you want to get off, you need to swim against the current that's holding you here, or jump 50 feet.
So Zeke's in kind of like a fetal position, but like back down. Because if he was gonna hit something, he's protecting the pouch. It would hit his back. So he's just kind of there in that position, just kind of eyes closed, waiting to hit something.
You do knock into Titus's ass, but once you're up there, you're just up there.
He'd look around and be like, just trying to figure out why they're not falling.
You aren't falling because the water jet that sucked you out here is so powerful that it's keeping you aloft. There is so much pressure behind it that it is keeping you guys aloft. It's like if you put a ball in an air tube and you blow into it, it keeps the ball at a certain level depending on how much air you're blowing into the tube.
So is Kala like getting waterboarded by this
No,
geyser with?
she's fine. She's got like a gossamer white magic going over her, which is translucent and keeping her able to be breathing. And
I guess I'm gonna look down and see if I want to look down just to see if there's anything off the island.
Roll me a perception. Oh, wait, hang on. What are you looking for exactly?
Anything that doesn't just look like sand and trees.
Okay. Roll me a perception check then, please.
I got a nat 1 for a 2.
You see some rocks.
Oh, nice. Well, looks perfectly fine down there. Now that we're all, walking around, I guess, should head on down there. Maybe before Ibram jumps off this thing.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I'm holding on to him.
Titus, are you doing anything in this moment other than just enjoying the view? This is the first time you've been above land outside of being dropped from the sky.
I guess. Honestly, Titus is just waiting for Chief just to say something at this point. Standing by, doing his normal duties because it's still new and fresh.
Roll me an insight check, please.
Oh, you do really now. Ugh, 5.
Everything's fine. The chiefess is keeping her cool about this entire situation.
Everything is awesome.
Can Kala reach out to the unknown again?
You absolutely can.
So, is this your doing?
I didn't know what was going to happen. I don't know stuff. That's my thing. But this place is unknown, so technically it is within my realm of things. Less unknown and more forgotten. Really. But that's still me, because people don't know it anymore, so therefore it's unknown. I can't hear you anymore.
Do you know why we're here?
Because a water jet broke through a damaged wall and sucked you up here.
Do you know why that happened?
No. But someone does.
Where should we go to find the information?
Well, there's only really one place you guys can go right now, which is down. Or further up. But I have a feeling that the water is going to eventually stop, given that you guys were all in a enclosed environment. And the magic that's allowing you to breathe here is only for here. So I'm not entirely sure how your portals are going to go going back once the water ceases. Once it's all been checked.
Fair enough. Very peculiar.
If it helps, you're in a Gelodon.
It does help. A little bit. Alright. Anything else? Any other tidbits I should inquire about?
Keep an eye out for people that aren't accounted for. You brought an amount of people here. If there are others here, how did they get here? And I don't mean the people who are living here. I should clarify.
Decidedly ominous.
It's what I do. It is nice to be able to get a good connection with you now, though. That place was weird.
And I don't think it'll be the last time we see such a place.
At least there's only one.
Yes. Alright, be well in your unknowingness.
I will be better when I am less known.
That mean I'm going to forget about you one day.
We all die.
Into the unknown.
Don't go into me. Goodbye.
Well, if I'm dying, I'm going to go into the unknown, am I not?
No. People know what is beyond. The gods. Man. The only
Bed,
true
Bath, and-
unknowns are the things that no one knows. Including the gods. Although they will not admit that they do not know things. And it's the whole concept of, can the gods create an item they themselves cannot lift? If they can, then they are not all powerful, but if they can't, then they are not all powerful, and yet they are all powerful. Philosophical question. That's unknown, that answer.
Alright. I'm going to go tell my compatriots what I've learned from the unknown.
Love that for you. Try not to sound like a crazy person. Goodbye!
A little late for that, I think. Goodbye. Click.
For
Alright.
now, we're gonna go on a quick break. And then we will come back and you can impart your knowledge, you can get down onto the land and find your way there.
Oh.
Hello all, we are back. Just letting you know that some stuff's come up, so we're gonna cut this episode short. I have been Filato Chaos. You can find us all on the Discord. We all have some really awesome stuff going on. We have Evils of Infericus that happens on Fridays that the chair that was formerly Reggie does. So come and watch that. Planetscape is going to be on a little bit of a hiatus for the time being, but when that comes back, definitely watch that with the DM, which is our lovely Titus. Merch, memberships, more. Go and buy stuff from Carla and Ezekiel's shop in real life. We're also on TikTok, YouTube, all that fun stuff. And we shall see you all next time.